May I speak to you, Mr. Warren?
Certainly.
What's your involvement in all this, counselor? Or should I call you consigliere?
Do you like the Godfather movies, Detective?
That's crap, Warren. You're after your eyeballs in this, aren't you? You're walking a very thin tightrope. You are way above your head.
That's one too many mixed metaphors for me, sorry.
You think you're so smart, don't you? Well, why don't you be smart for once? You got a golden opportunity here. Once you get off that little tightrope.
What are you talking about?
Give me everything I need to nail the Santos family once and for all. And I'll see that you get your nice little safe life back.
I have nothing to give you, Detective.
I'm going to find out what happened once and for all. And when I do,
we will all be relieved that Springfield is safe again.
You just made a big mistake. You know, you're blowing your chance to get free, Ben. The Santos' enemies won't miss the next time, and there will be a next time.
Are you the psychic detective now? Detective?
Yeah, you know what I see in your future? Your headstone.
Excuse me.
My daughter is shaken up right now. She's not thinking straight.
She sounded pretty rational to me.
She's been away at school in Europe. She just came into town, and she knows nothing about the family business.
Mm-hmm. There was a big powwow with the other families. Who was there? Hey, why don't you lay it off? She doesn't know anything. Oh, but maybe you do, huh? So you can fill me in, right? Or maybe you like to go down to the station and fill me in there,
just
right?
stop it. Hold it. Just don't waste your time, all right? Let them have their fun here. We will be back. You can count on that. Excuse me.
Pilar, listen to me. Don't ever do that again. Do you hear me? Why? We didn't do anything wrong. Maybe they can help us. No. They can protect. No. Nobody can help us now. We're in too deep. Don't say that. Please don't. Look, if our enemies think that we've involved the police, they'll see it as a sign of weakness. They'll become bolder, and they'll be more likely to attack us again. Is that what you want?
You talk to her like that. You're just scaring her.
Bill, stay out of this. She's my daughter. I know what's best.
I'm sure you do it, Mrs. Santos. This is the second time she's almost been killed because of you.
Pilar, I know you are upset, but you have to control yourself. You're a big girl now, and we have to face facts. We are in a vulnerable position right now, and it's dangerous. The only way to survive is if we close ranks. We need to be a family now, more than ever.
No, this is not a family.
Excuse me. Okay.
It's okay. Come on, don't let my mother get to you. You know better than that. It's gonna be okay.
How? Please tell me how everything's gonna be okay. Danny, you have this look in your eye. That you agree with everything she's saying about closing the ranks and the family has to stick together. Oh my God, if you only knew.
Knew what? Michelle. Michelle, come on, I can't just let this go. I can't
Yes,
do
you
that.
can. You can walk away from all of
Let
this.
these people get away with trying to kill us. What if they were to try again? What if they were to succeed next time? What if they were to come after you?
Danny, look where we are. We're in church. And Ray's still here, and he can marry us, and we can renew our vows and start our normal life together, right?
We will, I promise.
When? Do you remember how we were this morning? How happy we were and full of hope and full of freedom? Please just hold on to that, okay? Let's...
Michelle, I wanted this day to be so perfect. That we'd be really married, and we'd renew our vows, and walk out of here as man and wife forever.
There's no way it's going to happen now, Danny. You know it.
Rick. Rick, I'm gonna be fine, okay?
I'm going to take Abby home, Michelle, and you're coming with us.
No. I'm not. I need to be with Danny right now. Everything will be fine. What?
Maybe Rick should.
No. Listen to me, you guys. Look, you
Michelle, just for a little while.
You and Abby have been through a lot, okay? And you did it because you stuck together. And this is what I need to do right now, is I need to stay with my husband.
You cannot fight this.
I can.
What family member has to die before you get this?
Rick, take care of your wife. Let me take care of my husband.
Great. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to change your mind.
No. Please, just go. We'll talk later, okay? I promise.
Let's go.
Oh.
Michelle. Oh, if anything happened to you today, I couldn't go on living.
Now you know how I feel.
Everything that we talked about, okay? I promise.
Daniel.
Yeah, in a minute, Mother.
No, now. You can attend to Michelle's needs later.
I'm talking to Michelle, all right?
Don't you realize that your obsession with this girl could have cost us all our lives? Because of her, you arranged to have this meeting with all the families and made that foolish announcement. That's why they're angry, Danny.
Don't you
My God.
dare blame him for something that is your fault. What happened to you was your fault. Yes. You know, you're such a hypocrite, Carmen. You tell everybody to own up to their own mistakes. Why don't you own up to something that you've done for once in your life?
What are you talking about?
Ask her. She knows exactly what I'm talking
She's
about.
obviously confused and upset.
Tell him, Carmen. Tell him.
What? Tell me what?
Tell your son that you're the one, you're the reason that Bill and Pilar almost died. Why don't you tell them? Tell them all that you staged the shooting at the house. I have proof of it. Tell him you were the reason that Bill and Pilar almost died. Tell him that you set this whole thing up. You tell everybody that you staged the shooting at your house. I have proof.
You couldn't have proof because it didn't happen that way.
Exactly how it happened.
Stop it, Michelle. Why are you saying this?
Because it's true.
Oh, she's crazy. She probably thinks that I planted the bomb as well.
Michelle, we all know that you believe my mother was behind the shooting at the house, but she couldn't have had anything to do with what happened.
What do you believe, Danny?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to have to tell you this, all right? I didn't want it to come out like this, but I can't let her blame you for something that was her fault. This was her fault, all of it was.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There would not have been a bomb in the first place if you hadn't set this whole thing up.
No. She didn't, and she wouldn't do that.
Pilar, she wanted both you and Danny to come home, and you did. She's got Danny chasing after shadows that don't even exist. She's got him going after enemies that weren't there until she set it up.
Oh, you can come up with all the conspiracy theories you want, Michelle.
I have the clock from your living room.
The clock?
Yes, the clock. And I can prove that Ben called Danny before the shots were fired.